horses scary monsters in ancient tales. Horses are animals familiar to humans, appeared many in the myth, the legend. Most types of horses in the story is described as loyal animals, brave, kind. However, in some places horses are monsters cause terror in people. 1. Tikbalang. Tikbalang is a mythical creature in Filipino folklore. It lurks deep in the jungle or in the desolate cave. Tikbalang often depicted with a horse head and legs, tall, body with long limbs, unbalanced. So that the monster's gait look very unsightly. Tikbalang's feet and horseshoes are also horse head. In the northern regions of the Philippines, who described Tikbalang frustrating jungle explorers. Weedu riders disoriented and lost by creating bogus illusions, they finally have perished because tired and hungry. Not a few stories that stray Tikbalang victim arrived at the ghost in the woods to feed them. Fortunately, we can get rid of Tikbalang joke if you wear clothes backwards and ask them not to bother anymore. However, living in the south Tikbalang meaner. They have bloodshot eyes, foul smell and when anger can trample the man to death. If the victim is a woman, they would rape and pregnancy to their child Tikbalang. Is there a way to tame the cruel Tikbalang? This species, which is to be extracted one of 3 unusually long mane hairs of it. Hairs are used as a talisman to dictate Tikbalang as a slave. 2. Siganaba. Siganaba a creature was mentioned several in the South American folk tale. Siganaba usually appear near the water in the moonless night, viewed from the rear. It has the shape of a woman, is extremely charming. This woman often bathe or wash clothes at night, but absolutely not to reveal his face. Siganaba only man see his face when she agreed to follow into the forest. Those who are eager to immediately agree to go into the woods to contemplate the face of the other charming woman. However, she would take the victim into the depths of the forest, near a huge waterfall or deep chasms. Then Siganaba will reveal his true face, which is the same horse whinny spooky whine. Extremely terrified victim should die down to the bottom of that area. The spoiled child, do not listen to parents as well as the goal of Siganaba visit. When a child's parents hid out on moonless nights, Siganaba will look to them. Now, Siganaba will morph, wearing identical outfits mother of the child and seduce them. Just victim Siganaba approaching, she will show off the horse's head scary that children fear to madness. The only way to protect themselves against the seal Siganaba cross on people, monsters will ignore you and look for another victim. 3. Nucalavi. Nucalavi, like a centaur in Greek mythology, is the body under the horse, above the people. However, it has a very big mouth and a single giant eye. Nucalavi whole body covered with blood red, scarier, more body parts Nucalavi rot, bare bones. The people of Scotland each transmission demon's story about this code. They describe Nucalavi had 3 first, 2-headed horse and a human head. Nucalavi culprit accused of the dreadful disease. Also, many believe, is also seeing Nucalavi omen of some impending disaster. Those unlucky encounter Nucalavi will be his stinky breath makes searing. 4. Cephaldwr. Cephaldwr is a famous monster in Wales and are thoroughly described in the book Welsh Folk Legend of the famous writer Marie Trevelyan. Dwr cephal appearance described as enormous, with a horsebuck before the hind limb is fish tail. The coat of white snow Cephaldwr, so many people think it is an extremely gentle creatures, likable. But the truth is not so. Anyone approached, Cephal jumped up and stomped it to death. Some other documents recorded that Cephal sometimes grow wings and no speak. In the days of fog covering the river, he jumped ashore and offered any convincing someone will piggyback on them hang around. If everyone agrees, will piggyback victims Cephal flying out at sea and then drop them on a deserted island scary. 5. Kelpie. Kelpie is a monster coming from the rivers and lakes in Scotland. It is commonly known as horse country by the external appearance of a white horse breeds. Thanks to good looks radiant but Kelpie fool a lot of people, once riding up, It takes the victim to the deep water and eat. Another version of a monster glashed in Kelpie-Nicker Island, Ireland. Many documents also said that the Lake Loch Ness monster is actually a Kelpie.